there in October 2023 to nearly 200. Aruna Iyengar, BBC News.
Well, I'm joined by Saeed Shehata from BBC Arabic. Hello again, Saeed. So give us more on the reaction to this latest Israeli strike.
It's still shocking around the world, and some UN senior figures, including Philip Lazzarini, the head of UNRWA, said these scenes of like killing more journalists time after time. Now the number is more than 200 journalists were killed, according to the Committee to Protect Journalists, and this is a deadliest war for reporters to cover. So it doesn't happen anywhere, this number. So he said, Lazzarini, that's the conclusion from killing journalists is they try to silence the last voices to tell the story from inside Gaza. This is the accusation of Lazzarini and the other UN officials. Israeli, on the other hand, they say this, some of them they describe them as terrorists, like Anas Sharif 2 weeks ago. And the media in Israel, the mainstream media in Israel and key media, they question the independence of journalists in Gaza. So it makes them like more or less easier. And an investigation by the Israeli Plus 972 magazine and local call reported that, the Israeli military used a tactic called double tap, which, they carried like additional attacks after the first bombing. So and after the first bombing, so journalists and medical staff go there to cover it, so they are hit by second attacks.
And just briefly, Saeed, talk us through what's happening today in Israel. Quite a few things going on.
There's two developments in Israel. First one is the Day of Struggle. It's a big protest called by the families of the hostages and missing people there. And so the call on Mr. Netanyahu and the Israeli government to have a deal with Hamas and to make a progress to get their hostage, their loved one back. Mr. Trump, when he said after this incident, said he think he will within the next 2 and 3 weeks will be a good conclusion to end the war in Gaza. But this he said before. I hope he's right. But I think the indicators are not good to do that. The other development is the Security Cabinet will meet this evening in Jerusalem to discuss mainly the ceasefire and negotiation again, because Mr. Netanyahu last Thursday instructed the negotiation team to focus on the negotiation. But the problem is there is still a big gap. Hamas agreed on last Monday on the 6-day plan to reach a deal and to release half of the hostages, living one, and half of the 18 of the 30 dead bodies, but Israel refused that. So they need all hostage back.
All right. Saeed, thank you so much for explaining some of the latest developments. Let's